Hi friends, I love to share my story with you on my birthday, that is today. My story is all about Psalm 71, 5 and 6. Lord, you have been my hope since my birth. You took me from my mother's womb. Since the day I have relied on you. I have been relying on my God, Jesus Christ, since my birth. There's a special lady you all have to know from my story is my mother, Jessima. She is a prayerful lady. She is a resilient. She's a strong, like a high-end woman. And she was going through a tough time through her marriage. My father was a gambler at the time. Life was really tough on my mom. In India, it's a patriotic society. It is a male-dominated society. Women is not empowered during that time so much to go and do work and take care of the family. The woman had to rely on man. So my mom was relying on man. At the same time, she is also relying on the greatest man as Jesus Christ. Because of the gambling habit of my father, my family was pushed into utter poverty. And by then, my mom already had my sister, older sister and an older brother. Now she's pregnant with me. Life was really hard. She was living under severe poverty. She was so scared to death that she doesn't want to give birth to a female baby. During those times, Indian government prohibited not to reveal the gender of the baby because infanticide was very prevalent in India. Therefore, my mom did not know what kind of baby is in her womb. At the same time, my mom was a prayerful lady. She was the first one to accept Jesus Christ from an Hindu background, and she becomes a missionary to the whole family, bringing all of them, introducing Jesus Christ to the whole family of her lineage. My mother is a prayerful lady, and one Friday there was a fasting prayer, women's gathering. A local pastor comes to conduct a prayer service for women who are homes, and my mother was attending this prayer gathering. And she was desperate to God and asking God, God, if you give me a male baby, and I will give him back to you as your servant. Because she was crying out to this and praying this because she was so scared not to have a female child. It is an expensive child to raise, and all the responsibility attached to the female child in India. My mother was filled by the Holy Spirit, pouring her heart to the Lord. And after the prayer, she came home, and at that time she was living in a hut. She came home all of a sudden, the labor pain hit her so hard. And she lay down on a bed in couple moments without any pain. And I was just born at home. My mother tells me that I was, born with a umbilical cord around my neck, but I was not killed. I didn't die. So I was born and brought up in a home. God delivered me from my mother's womb. I was born out of prayer, out of a commitment and dedication to the Lord, and out of my mom's very sincere dedicational prayer. So this is my birth story. So I was dedicated to the Lord for the service. I was born out of prayer to bring the gospel to the world. My mother is another great hero of faith. She still lives in India. Here I am, a missionary from India to Africa, Africa to America. So my life story goes back to Psalms 71, 5 and 6. Lord, you have been my hope since my birth. You took me from my mother's womb. Since then I have relied upon you. And may God bless you. Thank you.